even pick out cool things like this. Can you tell what that is?
T-Rex.
T-Rex, yep. Sometimes they find old bones that look like this. Animal bones, even human bones. Where do you guys think they find these fossils? Anthony, where do they find these things? In the dirt. He's right. A lot of them they have found, especially human fossils, come from different areas like Africa. See, look at these guys.
Texas.
They are out in the middle of, looks like a savanna area, and looks like they were getting something out of this dirt. So that's what these guys are doing. And so what fossils are what are left behind of the past, a living thing from the past. And so what you guys are going to do today is looking at imprints of stuff. I'm going to show you an example of what I mean by an imprint. It looks like something like this. Can you tell what does that look like, Anthony? Can you tell what that looks like? Anybody else want to look? I'll come around to each of you guys. Keep it in your head if you think you know. It's kind of hard to see. What do you guys think? Feel it? Well, this is actually what you're going to be looking at. Yeah. Do you see there's some kind of a picture on there? It looks like it could be a fin. A friend of mine actually was hiking somewhere, and this was found on the beach somewhere, where there's actually... Karina, are you listening? So this is actually like a shell or something that got pressed onto the rock. And somebody told, actually I was told when I was little that this was a bone, and I believed it. It does kind of look like a bone, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Would you guys believe that? No? I thought it was a bone.
It sort of looks like a piece of a long bone.
It does kind of look like a piece of a long bone. And so what you guys are going to be doing are actually making things that look like this. You're going to be making your own imprints. And so what you're going to do is observe. You're going to watch or look at the items that you guys are going to do. So we have you in groups of 3. And what you're going to do is each one at a time, you're going to go back to Mrs. Smith's desk. Maddie, you listening? You're going to go back to Mrs. Smith's table back there. And you're each going to make an object. And then you're going to come back to your group. And your group's going to try to guess what that object is. Doesn't that sound kind of fun? So I'm going to make, here's a chart. Let me explain to you what this is. So what I want you to do, it says drawing. You're going to put a drawing of the object here. Okay? Then you're going to put your guess. You're going to try to guess what the object is, write what you think it is. And then here, after a while, your friend's going to tell you what the actual object is. You might be close. You'll be able to look at what you thought it was, looking at the drawing, and say, well, I was close. Okay, so I'm going to pretend, let's say Maddie's making an imprint for me. Maybe she's making an imprint for me. And I'm going to look at her imprint, pretend this is it. And I'm going to say, oh, we'll pretend that she made an imprint of a pencil. I'm going to say, oh, that looks like a marker. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the marker here. Then I'm going to write marker. And then I'm going to ask her, Maddie, was that a marker? Was I right? She's going to say, no, it was a pencil. Okay? So let me hand these out to you guys. And I'm going to choose groups to one at a time go back there. You could be thinking about, I wonder what they're going to make an imprint of.